Good morning, students. I am Seema Saini from Springfields Public School. Welcome back to our English class. Students, read the following sentences. Ram is my friend. Ram is very intelligent. Everyone likes Ram. Now, in these sentences, the word Ram is repeating. Does it sounds good? No, it doesn't. Ram is a noun. If we use a noun in a sentence again and again, the beauty of the sentence ends. But if we read these sentences like this as Ram is my friend, he is very intelligent, everyone likes him. This sounds good and it makes some sense to us. This is the main reason that a pronoun is used instead of a noun so as to avoid repetition of a noun in a sentence. In these sentences, the words such as he, him are used in place of Ram and they are called as pronouns. Today, we will learn about pronouns. The word pronoun means for a noun. That means a word that can be used in place of a noun. Pronouns are the words that are used in place of nouns. They help us avoid repetition of nouns. Pronouns can be singular or plural. Here are some pronouns and they are I, me, we, us, you, they, them, he, his, she, her, etc. In our last topic, the sentence, we have studied that a sentence consists of subject, verb, and object. For example, she is a beautiful girl. In this sentence, she is the subject, is the verb, a beautiful girl is the object. Students, identification of subject, verb, and object in a sentence will help you to understand about pronouns in a better way. There are different kinds of pronouns, and they are personal pronouns, reflexive and emphasizing pronouns, possessive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns. Out of these kinds of pronouns, in class 4, we are going to learn more about personal pronouns. A pronoun that stands for a person or a thing is called a personal pronoun. In other words, those pronouns which are used in three persons, such as first person, second person, and third person, are called personal pronouns. Personal pronouns can be singular or plural. First person is the speaker in the sentence. Pronouns such as I, me, mine, we, us, ours are first person pronouns. They can be used for both masculine as well as feminine gender. Second person is the listener in the sentence. Pronouns such as you, yours are second person pronouns. They can also be used as masculine or feminine gender. Third person pronoun. It is used for person, animal, or thing spoken about in a sentence. And they are he, him, his. These are used for masculine gender. She, her, hers. These are used for feminine gender. It, its. These are used for neuter gender. That means it can be used for non-living thing as well as it can be used for animal. They, them, theirs. These are used for both male and female as well as for neuter gender. Let's take an example. I am talking to you about him. In this sentence, I is the first person who is speaking something. You is the second person who is listening to the speaker. And him is the third person about whom the talk is going on. I hope students you all have understood the use of first person, second person and third person pronouns in a sentence. Students, these pronouns are used as subject pronouns and object pronouns in a sentence. Let's learn about subject pronouns and object pronouns. Subject pronouns are those pronouns that perform the action in a sentence. They usually come at the beginning of the sentence, whereas object pronouns are those pronouns that receive the action in a sentence and they generally comes at the end of the sentence. Let's understand subject and object pronouns with their examples. Subject and object pronouns. Subject pronouns. I. I like swimming. You. You work hard. He, she, it. She reads books. We. We drink coffee. They. They go to the gym. I hope students you have understood about subject pronouns. They usually come at the start of the sentence. Now let's learn about object pronouns. Object pronouns. Me. John called me. You. Craig saw you. Him, her, it. Andy likes her. Us. Simon listens to us. Them. I emailed them. If I is the subject, then me is the object. You is same for subject and object. If he, she, it are the subjects, then him, her, it are the objects. If we is the subject, then us is the object. If they is the subject, then them is the object. I hope students you all have understood about object pronouns. Now let's have a look at few more examples. Students, whenever you see a sentence, you have to first find out subject and object. First one, Tom and Tim are neighbors. Tom and Tim play together. Everyone likes Tom and Tim. In the first two sentences, Tom and Tim act as subject, whereas in the third sentence, Tom and Tim act as object. Tom and Tim are plurals as they are two in numbers, so we will use third person subject pronoun they in place of Tom and Tim. And for object pronoun, we will use them in place of Tom and Tim. Also, one more thing you will keep in your mind is that while writing the answer, you will not change the first sentence. Changes will be done in the other parts of the sentence. So, our answer will be Tom and Tim are neighbors. They play together. Everyone likes them. Second question. A dog saw a stranger. The dog started barking at the stranger. The stranger ran away. Students, as you know that dog is an animal and in place of dog we use pronoun it. Also, we don't know anything about the stranger, whether it is male or female, so we will use the pronoun he/she or him/her in place of stranger in the second and third sentence. So while writing the answer, we will keep the first sentence as it is and we will make changes in the other parts of the sentences. And our answer will be a dog saw a stranger. It started barking at him/her. Full stop. He/she ran away. Full stop. That's all for today, students. If you have any doubt, do let me know. I have posted one worksheet related to the topic in the PDF file. You will do it in your English language notebook. We will meet in our next class. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.